And we are going to start exercise class. Yay, it's been a long time. And I have been traveling and I've been sick and all sorts of stuff, but now here we are. So let's start. Um, Inhale, open, stretch, reach it up, and exhale, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Bounce, shake. Get some energy moving through your body. Bounce those cells around. Inhale, open, stretch it up, reach to the ceiling, inviting in the life energy, and exhale, shaking out any kind of stuckness, any kind of resistance, any kind of yuckiness that you need to shake out. I got a lot of that. I'm shaking out a lot of yuckiness. And again, inhale, open, stretch it up, and exhale, shake, 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 shake and bounce. And then we're going to do the lymph flush. And starting rubbing your hands together. If I had been doing the lymph flush every day on my trip, maybe I wouldn't have gotten sick at the end. I don't know, maybe. So rubbing your hands together, starting with your right hand in the upper left clavicle, above and below, gently massaging that area to encourage the flow through the lymphatic system, but specifically from the lymphatic system back into your subclavian vein, where the lymph returns through the blood flow and filters out through your body. Change it to the other side. Gently touching your own body in a way that does not injure you. So I like to move a little bit underneath so that my body's moving inside, and then I'm also moving my hand on top. So there's a pretty good chance that there's a lot of movement, and anything in there that might have blockage is going to have a chance to open up. Coming around to the angle of the jaw, I'm going to slow down and go more gentle. So I'm right around the angle on both sides, even around under your ear. Free up your jaw, free up your face, swish around. And then I'm going to take this just down. So I'm going to get my fingers up here and then just draw down. You could draw down across your sternocleidomastoid, big band of muscle there. And I'm just going to go back in one more time, getting a little bit more behind my ear. Especially in the morning, the glial lymph cells, the glymphatic system, which is the lymph of your brain, it's clearing that out, is going to be exiting through this area, and we want it to come back down and filter through the rest of your body, filter out through your blood flow. Next place we're going to come in this little spot. There's my nostril. It's just above my nostril, circles and there. I'm going to squish up my face, move it around. Just encouraging any stagnation in my sinuses or in my lymph in my face. There's a little area there. We're going to go under the cheekbone right in here. It's like lots of things are moving through your face. Good. And then shake that out. We'll do the K27 points. Here's the two nubs of my collarbones coming in. I'm going to go down. I find this little indentation. I'm going to circle my fingers in there. K27. And then Tarzan. So when we hum, it promotes the production of nitric oxide in the turbines in our sinuses, in our nose. So when we inhale back in, we inhale in that nitric oxide, and nitric oxide is an antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. So we're gonna do that one more time with the little chest Tarzan, but with a hum. Inhale it back in. Just let it go. We're gonna do it third time. Third time's the charm. Very gentle tapping. Like for me, since I've just had this sort of bronchitis thing, I'm like doing it pretty light, but I do want to like loosen up anything that's jammed around inside my lungs. Any gummed up gunk. Inhale it back in through your nose. We're going to go to the next place, right hand on your armpit pack. So back to the lymph flush. So the thing, what I have noticed is if I get sick, I don't have the energy to do these things. So we want to remember to do them on a sort of regular basis. Change it to the other side. Yeah, like when I'm really sick, I'm like, I can't do it. I might do the lymph flush lightly, but doing all of the stuff, it takes work and presence and concentration, and when you're really sick, it's like you really can't do a whole lot. So you want to try and avoid the situation, avoid getting sick by doing this regularly. All right, next place is the sternochyli right in here, between your belly button and your xiphoid process, right in the middle, and you're going to just poke in and up. So kind of like jamming my fingers in there, in and up. But I have a lot of abdominal muscles in front of it, so it's not like not breaking anything there. And then let's do just a quick puff and puff. In through your nose, out through your mouth. So if we didn't jam the fingers in, we're definitely getting the movement of the sternochyli. And then inguinal fold. Between your pubic bone and your hip bones. And finally behind your knees, behind the eye of the knee. Good. And then just shake the whole thing out. Shake and bounce again. Let the body agitate so that it's clearing, picking up anything that it needs to move through. And then let's take it down to the floor. My cameraman. So taking it down to the floor, you are going to lay all the way down. And come in for a landing into the ground. Let your shoulders relax. Just give your spine a little free flow wiggle. So a little head, tail, swish, swash, a little bit of undulation. Just free it up a little bit so that you're not kind of clenching or holding any extra tension in that central column of your body, in the central channel, in the river of your spine. And then turn your head gently from side to side. One thing I'll say, because you know I'm often coming into class fairly caffeinated, is that I have not had any caffeine for over a week. And I still have kind of a lot of energy, especially considering I'm not totally healthy. So I may be off of caffeine for a while. All right, and then let's just do knee drops from side to side, opening and closing. Let this massage through your butt and your hips. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Coffee is just so much fun. It tastes good, gets you all wired. Yeah, I don't know. I'm a big fan. Maybe it's that I'm a fan of half and half with coffee. Take it a little deeper, spiraling and crossing further, if that feels okay. Taking your time, letting your body really land on the floor so that you're massaging out your back as you're rolling from side to side. or as you're twisting. And then coming in, feet on the floor, hands down by your sides. Let's inhale the arms up over your head. Deep breath in. On the exhale, pressing your pelvis up. Inhale, lower it down. Exhale, push. Inhale, bring it down to the ground. Exhale, and inhale, open. Exhale. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Inhale, open. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, exhale, press. From here, you're going to stay up. Make circles with your hips. Yeah, so it has been a week, or a week. It's been more than a week since I've worked out at all. I did walk around a little bit yesterday in the city. Change direction. So I feel like it's always interesting when I come back and I haven't done any of this stuff for a while, just to feel what it feels like, what feels different. Lift as high as you can, just press up and then roll it down through your spine all the way down to the ground. Take your legs up, shake them out, shake out your arms, let it go. Shake, shake, shake. Shake it till you make it. That's the other version. Instead of fake it till you make it, shake it till you make it. You're going to take a happy baby and wiggle around, free flow your happy baby. See if you can find some actual happiness in your baby pose. And then come in. Let's do an internal rotation, rotating. So feet are wide, feet are wider than your sticky mat, internally rotating one leg and then the other, spiraling in. And then take your heel, hook it over, hang out a little bit, or keep moving back and forth. Switch it to the other side. And then release it, come in, pick up your butt, give it a shake, let your spine realign itself. And let's take our arms over our head, deep breath in. You're gonna exhale, roll it up, inhale, float your arms up to the ceiling, roll it down, inhale. Let's stretch all the way out on the bottom. Exhale, bend your knees, rolling up. Inhale, lengthen, roll it down. Inhale, reach it long, flex your feet. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, exhale, reach it out. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Stretch it out. We're going to change it. Exhale up. You're going to backstroke a full circle, take it to the front, roll it down, stretch it out. Exhale, come up, backstroke, full circle, full arm circle, stretch it out. Exhale, inhale, open, swimming through the space. Exhale, inhale, 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 take it down, open your arms out and spiral. Head one way, legs the other way. So a bigger spiral than we were doing before. Just going back and forth. If you want to stay there and hang out for a minute, go for it. Listen to your own body, listen to your own tempo. Might be different than mine. You may go off piste some of the time. You may do your own thing. You're allowed to. Listen to your body so you start to know, oh yeah, this is what it needs right now. Good. And then come back in. Let's come into a just laying down. Try to get your heels on your mat. I'm trying to stay in frame. Flex, just digging your heels into the floor, taking a heel rock, sending a wave of movement through your body. Breathing into it. Let your head and neck bobble. Let your pelvis release. Relax your butt. Relax your guts. Relax your rib cage and lungs. And then come in. Let's just do a big arm circle. So arms are going to go up over your head. Coming down, you'll look towards your toes as if you're putting a sweater on. Arms up over your head, looking up, and then exhale, looking towards your feet. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Inhale. Fill up your lungs. Exhale. Inhale. Open. Exhale. Inhale. Stretch. Exhale. And we're going to change direction. Coming down, and then inhale. Float your arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Rotator cuff mobilizing. So your humerus, your upper arm bone, and your scapula, your shoulder blades, and your collarbones are all moving around, right? We're not like there's mobility in these different parts. So let's talk about that for 1 second. So here, scapula, humerus, collarbone. If I move my arm, the support is coming from these other bones as well, right? So I'm never trying to just move my arm without having some counterbalance, counter tension in my collarbone and my scapula, right? That's all working together. And like the healthy system is going to have a very alive relationship so that if one thing's moving, the other thing is adjusting for that. So when we're doing those arm circles, collarbones are moving, scapula moving, humerus is moving, tissue is moving, rib cage is moving, lungs are moving. Speaking of rib cage and lungs, let's come onto all fours. Open your hands wider than your sticky mat, circles with your chest. Down towards the floor and up. And then change direction. Good. And then you're going to come forward onto elbows and knees. Curl your toes under. Arch. Stick out your butt. Stick out your chest. Tops of the feet to the floor. Push and curl. Inhale, curl under. Arch and open. Exhale, hollow and curl. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, hollow and curl. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curl. Now, if you want to make it more exciting, you're going to arch. Pick up your knees. Drop it down. Curl. Pick up your knees. Drop it down. Pose curl under. Arch. Curl. Arch. Curl. Last one. Arch. Curl. And relax. Child's pose. Wiggle around. Let go. Soften and melt. Breathe. And then shift your weight back and come up. We'll come back onto, let me go this way. Where will my legs have the most freedom? Back onto your back. Let's just do regular, well, lower version of the hundreds. So arms over your head, legs reaching down. You're going to come up, pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Touch down to the floor. Let's roll through the foot and then point to come up. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Touch down. Roll through your foot. Point to come back up. Pulsing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Roll through your foot. Lengthen your spine. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, exhale. 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 We're going to flex on top, flex and point, touch it down, roll through, up, flex and point, touch it down, roll through, come up, flex and point, touch it down, roll through, last one, flex and point, touch it down. And let's just roll from side to side. So I'm gonna pick up my feet off the floor and roll from side to side, letting my body relax as much as possible, melting into the floor, giving into the gravitational pull of the earth, landing on the planet, in this human body, in this moment in time, and letting the weight of my body and the floor massage out my back, relaxing tension in my neck, my shoulders, my jaw, my face, and letting my head really roll into the floor. So if you're carrying a lot of tension, just doing this roll from side to side for the shoulders can really help. It can also help your lower back, your hips, your butt. If you have sciatica, this kind of rolling, there's a term that people are using a lot in fitness and it's called flossing the nerves. And I feel like that sounds horrible. But like this kind of move, it's like we're not flossing them. But we do want the nerves to have some movement within our system, right? And they're routed out through from our brain through our central through our spinal cord out through our arms and our legs, like they're routed out through the fascia, and the fascia is the organ form. And they're made of fascia. Like everything in us is made of different, it's densities of fiber and fluid. All right. So the flossing idea sounds like horrendous to me, but think like more like gentle massage and gliding and sliding inside. Okay, let's go with a little bit more leg stuff. My favorite leg exercise, well, legs and abs, is circles. I'm going to go pretty big on these, but you can start small and get bigger if you want. Yeah, I'm going to go for the big range of motion, pointing up and flexing down. You don't have to go big, but you can. It's up to you. And I'm going to leave my head on the floor. The option is to look down as your legs go down, but there's enough going on. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. Relax. Land on the planet. See if you can feel your heartbeat. Feel your breath. Hold on. I just got a phone call from somebody, and I don't know what happened for you guys, but you guys, it all disappeared for me for a minute. Was it okay? Did I disappear? No? All right. All righty. So let's roll onto our sides. So we're going to do some of the leg knee stuff. Starting parallel, legs are straight down below you. Flex foot, top foot, just not going high, pulsing it for 4, going 1, 2, 3, 4, tippy toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, pointed toes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn it out, flex foot, low, 1, 2, long leg, 3, 4, tippy toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, pointed toes, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn it in, flex foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, tippy toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, pointed toes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. We're going to kick for higher kicks now. Flex up, point down. Work within a range of motion that feels good for you. 1, 2. We're going to go for 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come down, bring it into a little Pilates plank, Pilates pike, and just take a quad stretch, grabbing your foot or your sock or your pant leg, whatever you can grab back there. And then rotate your legs slightly in and slightly out. So you're really moving the tissue in your thigh, giving it a chance to slide and glide. Good, and then release that. And let's just go right away to the other side. So you can either roll over, flip around. If the flipping around is the hard thing, consider that, right? That's the most functional movement that we've done here, is getting from here to there, right? If this is the hard part, I really think that the whole class should just be us getting from one position to the other one of these days. And sometimes we do that, more mobility stuff, but I also feel like this knee stuff, like so many people I know have knee problems, and that internal, external rotation from the hip and having like strength through the line, whichever way the line is going. So parallel, legs are straight down below you, flex foot, pulsing up, 1, 2, 3, 4, tippy toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, pointed toes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it out, flex, 2, 3, 4, tippy toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, pointed toes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Internal rotation, 1, 2, flex foot, 3, 4, tippy toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, pointed toes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Kicking up, flex up, point down for 8, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pilates pike, legs are a little further forward so you can balance. Bend this knee if you need to, if you're having any kind of hard time balancing. Stretching through your quad, front line of the body. Internally and externally rotate from the hip socket. Breathe. And then release, let it go. And let's roll over onto our backs. We're just going to do a really quick hip stretch. Let's go knee over knee. Grab on, draw your knees in towards you. You can take your nose to your knees for a minute and then lay back down, breathing into it. And then switch it to the other side. And the same thing, nose to your knees. And then release. Give it a shake. Let's do one more side plank. Side plank. Not one more, we haven't done them yet, but pop up into a side plank. If you want to make it easier, leave your knees on the floor, harder, one foot in front of the other, pulsing up, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take it down, switch it to the other side, either roll it over or mobilize around, press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and come down. Let's sit cross-legged, arms out, switching side to side. Letting your head go off vertical, letting your spine make that nice C curve. Think of opening up from the inside to the outside. So it's not like we're just imposing the stretching on the inside of our body, but the inside of our body is blossoming, opening into the stretch as well. And then we're going to take it all the way around. But let's just go slow. So take it down over your knee, into the center, other knee, side stretch, open it up, and going back, sideways, take it over your knee, into center, other knee, side stretch, open it up. And let's change legs. Non-dominant leg goes in front. We're going to change the exercise also. Just circles, rib cage, lungs, heart, circling around. On top of your pelvis, reproductive organs, gut, body. Letting your head be soft and neck change direction, go the other way. And then we're going to come, let's just come forward for one stretch there. Just relax down, let go. Head, neck, jaw, easy and loose. Melt, soften. Good. And then we're going to come onto our bellies. Coming onto your stomach, on your mat. Bend your knees, let your legs fall from side to side. And then hands next to your chest and baby cobra. Inhale up and exhale down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. I'm going to do a circle. I keep cramping with one of my feet. So I always thought it was the coffee that was making me cramp in the morning, but maybe it's just me, my general dehydration. Even though I've been drinking fluids, take your ear to your shoulder, come up and around toward the floor. Gentle, small circle, 3 or 4 in each direction. Doesn't need to be a whole lot. I think I'm just doing 3, unless that was 4. Change direction. Come back into center. Curl your toes under, head on your hands, and just push up and down. Relax your body as much as you can. Soften, melt, and jiggle. Deep inner body relaxing just a little bit. So there's no extra tension holding at that deep fundamental layer of being, letting go. And then take your hands next to your chest and you're going to come all the way up, go up and down like 3 or 4 times. and take it into a child's pose. Roll around from side to side. Free up your head and your neck. Let it go. Big breathing into your body like you're a bubble. Good. And then coming up, we're going to come all the way up and stand, inhale, or just shake it out for a second. I think we're just doing a shorter class today. I'm like, wow, that was a lot. I just had a lot of exercise. Inhale, open, reach it out and up. But we touched on a little bit of everything. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Inhale, expand, reach out and up. Exhale, just soft release on this one, unless it feels good to shake, just soft and gentle. And last one, inhale. Open and exhale, let it go. And hold on for a second. Let me stop the recording before anything happens.